With hashtag replace Ellen trending on Twitter, thousands upon thousands of people are weighing in on who should take the show from her. There have been lots of guest hosts on the show that give us a better idea, but some of these picks may just surprise you. Welcome to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm your host Johnny Rogers, and before we kick this video off, let us know down below which celebrity you think could replace Ellen and tell us why. Also, if you don't want to miss another daily video from us, make sure you tap that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Plus, make sure you stay all the way until the end of this video because I'll be reading out some of your comments as well. Now, thank you for the delay. Let's get right into today's list of the top 10 celebrities that could replace Ellen DeGeneres. In at number 10, James Corden. After 36 former employees spoke with BuzzFeed about the toxic environment going on behind the scenes at Ellen, people were wanting her to be cancelled immediately. That being said, the show itself has employed a ton of people and executives are considering just giving the brand a facelift, aka get rid of Ellen and replace her with someone else. Many shows have done this business move in the past, and now fellow talk show host James Corden has been rumored to be next in line to take over. This is still just a rumored pick, but it would make sense considering the few controversies that James has had, and by few I mean almost zero. Hollywood has a history of being very fragile when it comes to public opinion and have excommunicated many big personalities due to controversy. So I wouldn't put it past the executive producers of the show to be looking for a new host with a cleaner record. In at number 9, Billy Eichner.
And people seem to like that. Like people want you to scream at them
It's very strange. Yeah, I get tweets every day, will you come to my wedding and scream at my bride?
Comedian Billy Eichner has done very well for himself in the world of entertainment, and as much as he loves Ellen, we believe that he would be a good replacement. His Billy on the Street character is this wild man that loves entertainment so much he screams at the people he's talking to. However, when you watch him during talk show interviews, he's very calm yet still filled with an infectious energy. Plus, having another host from the LGBTQ community replacing Ellen would probably be the move that the head office is more likely to go for. Eichner was even nominated for a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Game Show Host in 2013 and is well known for appearing on multiple sitcoms as well as the remake of The Lion King. With someone coming from the Funny or Die camp, the Billy Show could be much more entertaining than what we have right now with Ellen. In at number 8, Neil Patrick Harris. Last year, the magazine known as Life and Style claimed that Ellen had already been looking towards retirement. Before the pressures from the public for her to step down, she was reportedly already considering who would take over. Among those proposed by her was actor Neil Patrick Harris, best known for his role as Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother. The comedic actor is known for his portrayals of both likably average and flamboyantly unconventional characters. In real life, he has proven though to be an excellent host and even hosted the Tony Awards in 2009, 2011, 2012, and 2013, so he must be pretty good. He also hosted the Primetime Emmy Awards in 2009 and 2013, as well as the Academy Awards in 2015. At that event in particular, Neil made history becoming the first openly gay man to host the Academy Awards. He was named one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in 2010 and would be more than capable of taking over for Ellen. In at number 7, Dakota Johnson. Dakota Johnson's appearance on The Ellen Show will go down in history as the best digs on Ellen pretty much ever. It really opened everyone's eyes as to how little she cares about her guests on the show. If you don't know what happened, the last time that Dakota Johnson was on, Ellen reamed her out for not getting an invite to her birthday. So when the following birthday rolled around, Dakota made sure to invite Ellen. Although Ellen missed the party and then had the audacity to ask her why she never received an invite, thus leading to Dakota calling Ellen out in front of everyone for lying.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. Last time I was on the show, last year, you gave me a bunch of about not inviting you.
Although Dakota may not be the obvious pick for this hosting position, it would certainly be the ultimate revenge to return back to the set and be the one in charge. In at number 6, Kylie Jenner. The former Life of Kate star was reportedly banned from The Ellen Show after the 2017 release of her controversial memoir, The Secrets of My Life. In the book, she said DeGeneres alienated her from the LGBTQ community as a result of her former position on gay marriage while appearing on the show in 2015.
When this whole gay marriage issue came up, at first I was not for it. I mean, I thought, I'm a traditionalist. I'm older than most people in the audience.
That being said, what a turn of events it would be if Caitlyn ultimately ended up taking over the show and its hosting duties. Who knows, with the power of Kris Jenner and the Kardashian family, really anything could be in the cards. I guarantee that if Caitlyn made a public statement that she would be interested in the position, she'd probably be highly considered. In at number 5, Ellen Page. I mean, if the executives didn't want to do any rebranding transformations, the obvious choice would be to cast Ellen Page as the new host of The Ellen Show. A Change.org website was even created to get Ellen Page into the position where she could take over. So far, they have over 10,000 signatures of people wanting this to happen. DeGeneres has been criticized for befriending the notoriously anti-LGBTQ former President George W. Bush, as well as defending fellow comedian Kevin Hart's messy homophobic past. In terms of who may be a better voice for the community, many believe that Ellen Page is the exact fit for this hosting position. Although, like most of these proposed picks for the new hosting role, it would also require them to actually want the position. And judging from the amount of flack that Ellen is feeling right now, I doubt that that gig is highly sought after. In at number 4, Jane Lynch. If we're looking at replacing Ellen with someone that is similar in looks, then Jane Lynch would be that perfect match. I mean, if they were going to make a movie about Ellen, I would say Jane could play her no problemo. That being said, Jane has attributed much of her success to Ellen, blazing the trail of being an entertainer that was able to come out.
Have you been confused as me before?
Yes, I love your stand-up and I love your show.
Oh, really? People have done that to you?
Especially the stand-up. Yep.
And
Yeah.
do you take credit for it?
Always.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So feeling that gratitude towards her may make her unsure of taking over the hosting duties of someone that she looked up to. On the other hand, with everything coming to light, she may feel differently about the position. There's definitely a lot of things to consider when it comes to these past guests of hers being thought of as the proper replacement. I still don't know if it'll even be left up to Ellen to make the final decision, but if it were, she probably would be cool with Jane Lynch. In at number 3, Wanda Sykes. Comedian Wanda Sykes has taken over the hosting duties on The Ellen Show in the past, and she did so with absolute class.
Ellen couldn't be here today. It's nothing serious. The drawbridge on her castle got stuck.
Within 10 seconds, she was already infinitely funnier than Ellen. She came in with hilarious jokes and had the delivery down pat. She was joking with the audience and the crew, and overall it felt much smoother than most episodes. She even took several shots at Ellen while she was hosting and said that she's the only guest that Ellen hasn't tried to scare because she knows that if she did, she'd get punched in the mouth. Now, although Wanda isn't exactly PG friendly, she knows how to walk that line of humor well enough to have a long run with the show. Again though, it'll be completely up to her as to whether or not she would want the job. In at number 2, Tiffany Haddish.
I heard you screaming through my dressing room door. I was in my dressing room and, Ellen!
Yeah,
Ellen! I was like, where's my security?
Hi, girl, hi!
On November 11, 2017, Tiffany Haddish became the first African-American female stand-up comedian to host Saturday Night Live. Her performance on the series ended up earning her the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series. Tiffany is another guest that has appeared on the show many times and even was on during the pandemic. Tiffany is a young and up-and-comer though in the industry, and if anyone deserves her own talk show, it's Haddish. Legions of fans have also made it well known on Twitter that they would love to see Ellen replaced with Tiffany. A lot of that comes from just how well she performed on Saturday Night Live. Haddish really showed off just how great she is at taking on hosting duties, with clips of it beginning to resurface as proof that she should take over. Last but certainly not least, in our number 1 spot, Symone. Symone has already proven herself to be an excellent daytime talk show host when she joined the cast of The View, and many would like to see her have the opportunity to host her own solo show. In our opinion, Raven is by far the best match to replace Ellen. She's comedic, high energy, a familiar face for many, and is a strong representative for people of color as well as the LGBTQ community. The former Disney star's sexuality has been in headlines since she tweeted in August of 2013 that she was happy for the legalization of gay marriage, as it meant that she could finally get married. Although Raven herself refuses to be labeled as any one thing and would much rather prefer to be known as a human that loves other humans. When she told this to Oprah during the Where Are They Now segment, she defended this statement by adding that she's an American, so she just connects with the melting pot of people within the country. So there you have it, a relatable, funny, and down-to-earth human that just loves other humans. Can you think of a better replacement for Ellen? If so, just leave us a comment down below with your top picks, and while you do that, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Celebrities Who Got Caught Lying. Abigail Lynn says Kanye West doing his Kanye best was still getting himself in a Kanye mess. I love this rhyme so much, and like all of the comments said, it deserves way more likes, so go back to that video, like it now. Sassy Karen says, I can't believe that J-Lo is only 1 year older than me. I thought for sure that she was younger than me. Well hey, now you can at least brag about that to distract from your username, because it's a bad time to be a Karen right now. Natasha says, number 1 should have been the longest segment. I know everyone was giving me for that one, but hey, I only have so much time. If we were to do a video on Amber Heard's top 10 lies, then that's a different story. Just got to the main ones, that's it. Tina Courtney says, hey Johnny, a part 2 will be definitely needed. There's so many liars in Hollywood, it's beyond a joke. Love you mate, and remember, stay classy. I totally feel you Tina, and we may have to do a part 2 indeed. Much love to you. Brianna says, I agree Johnny, it is nice to see some liars getting exposed. I always try and stay classy. It doesn't always work, but it's the thought that counts, right? It's definitely the thought that counts, and I know that staying classy is at least one of my top 5 daily affirmations. And that has been the top 10 celebrities that could replace Ellen DeGeneres. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our editing team for all of their hard work. If you enjoyed this video, please show some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's list. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up. From Top 10 Beyond the Screen, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy. DeGeneres has been criticized for befriending the notoriously anti-LGBTQ. Do that again. Comedian Wanda Sykes has taken over the hosting. Comedian Wanda Sykes has taken over the hostings of the Ellen DeGeneres show. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let's try this again from the start.